If only you knew how much I scolded myself for doing this spread again. But let me explain. I wanted to do a deep, interesting spread to analyze it, and I came across this one called Ankh. And let me tell you, this isn't the first time I've fallen into this trap. I keep bumping into it in one of my folders with tarot spreads, and I think, wow, that one looks solid, I should try it, it seems perfect. I start the spread and then all hell breaks loose. It just, I don't know, all the positions seem understandable until I try to actually read them. I swear, I have no idea how to read this spread. It needs to be deleted forever and banned from my site. But somehow I finished it, barely. This was a real-life reading. I did it for my friend, a fellow teacher I used to work with. She's super creative, but earning money independently has always been a struggle for her. Her parents or husband are always helping her out, but she still has this ambition to earn more money and feel proud of herself. I think this is understandable for a lot of us. So she asked me, why can't I make money I want to make? Who's still keeping my millions hostage? And I thought, well, hello there, perfect spread for this exact situation. I'll drop the scheme somewhere here because it's too messy to include in this format. Hopefully an image shows up on the screen now. So let's try to read this cursed spread. I still don't get why it's so hard. Everything seems clear, but reading it, torture. If you hate the Celtic cross, you'll love this one also. It's like an extra shot of suffering. If you're a tarot masochist, congratulations, this one is for you. And we begin with the present. Two cards that show two simultaneous impulses in her money life. These two need to be read together, and they either contradict or enhance each other. In our case, they work together logically, I think. Let's break them down. Well, first we have the Ten of Wands. This card screams burnout. The fire is dying, motivation is low. The card often shows obligation. Money is earned because of the pressure from the outside or inside, like, come on, you must do this. And it's all driven by duty, but not by passion, whatever she does now to earn money. Next to it is the Hierophant. And maybe she read somewhere that it's trendy to be an independent woman now, to have her own business, and she's trying to follow that trend because Hierophant often shows like big common trends, but she does it without really knowing why. Or maybe her dad, who's a bit of a bulldozer, is pushing her this way because often the Hierophant, the high priest, shows the pressure of thoughts or rules which are common in this family or in this group or in this country. Knowing her, I'd say she's juggling too many projects that could bring money. That's why she has 10 of Wands, but together they are too heavy. She ends up scattered with little actual progress. The 10 of Wands suggests she might need to pick just 3 priorities and focus only on those for the next 3-6 months. Everything else should be put on the back burner. And honestly, I get it. You want everything now. The internet makes everything possible. So many tools, platforms, inspirations everywhere. You want to create, to try, to buy things for projects. The temptation is real. But yeah, she needs to cut down her list, focus on what's actually making money or what realistically might very soon. We can always do another spread to figure out which things are worth her time. So that's about the 10 of Wands, and now let's talk a bit more about the Hierophant, the High Priest. First of all, she's a teacher, so this is very literal. The cards say like, you make as much as the market allows. No one's paying 3 million for a class unless you're some kind of guru, super guru, super duper pooper guru, you know. So teaching is appropriate and allowed in this stage of her life. If I had to recommend one income stream, I'd keep this one, the teaching. And the High Priest can also represent authoritative voices. Maybe her dad, maybe friends, maybe society in total. Someone is pushing a narrative. You should start a business, for example. Everyone else has. And she's absorbing it and following it. We don't know whether these voices are right, but it's worth reflecting. Does this belief actually suit me? I'd even recommend she writes down her money beliefs. I have to start business, for example. I must earn X amount, etc. And analyzes it. Like, is this mine? Is this suits me? Do I really need this? Need to follow this? Because Hierophant asks her to review her money beliefs. In some decks, the Hierophant is shown as a real spiritual guide. Like in the Guild Tarot, for example, he helps you cross a bridge to a better version of yourself. So this might be also about internal work, like learning healthier money habits, clearing out complexes, maybe with help from mentors or books. So Tarot says her that now she needs to re-esteem those things accordingly to this 10 of moths here, but 10 of wands. So she's got too much because she's following some beliefs, and she needs to reassess it, to analyze it, to feel it if it's hers or not. And when we combine both cards, the easiest way to say this, they mean pressure and external expectations. So in the most obvious level, we see that she's earning money because someone said she should, but she's not feeling the fire. Now let's explore the oldest root of the problem. Why isn't she earning what she wants? And this spread gives us two causes, actually, one old, the root, and one newer. So first one is the Magician. I also pulled two clarifying cards to the magician. It was 6 of Wands and 2 of Wands. And by the way, you can find a video on my channel on how I use clarifiers. I will leave the link in the description. So here we have those clarifiers, and since we are talking about a failed dream of high income, I'm reading the magician. Oh my god, what's wrong with this word? The magician. So I'm reading the Magician in a negative light, despite the good-looking clarifiers. The dark side of the magician is show-off energy, but no real substance, like overconfidence, like smoke and mirrors. I think the root is that she got used to success through surface-level effort. She faked it and it worked. No deep skills, no real grind. But now she doesn't realize real success takes focus and commitment over time, because she got used to easy ways. And the 2 of Wands adds lots of planning, little actions, grand visions, big talk, but no follow through. And that's how we got to this situation. And again, just want to mention, this spread is brutal. I don't recommend it, not even to advanced readers. Everything here can be figured out with simpler spreads. I don't know, maybe it's just me, because I don't like the Celtic cross and they are a bit similar. I can read it, but I'd never choose to do it. And I would change the spread, the position, the wording, everything. But let's stop whining and move to the newer cause. Here we got Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a plan, is a decision, is an idea which makes the person follow it. So she chose her current job. She knew what it paid. So what's here to complain about? Ace of Swords can also mean studying, and she is currently studying. Our time and energy are limited. We can't really work and learn together, or can, but it's not really easy. So I think we should read both meanings of Ace of Swords, like a clear logical plan which led to limited income and limited capacity due to study. And these are the reasons which led to current situation. Now we are able to check the position which is called the higher knowledge, and it means like what the universe sees in all of this. And here we get the sad-eyed Three of Swords. So the universe says, yeah, you're failed, baby, your plan didn't work. Three of Swords is the disappointment of mind. My friend expected things to go a certain way, but they didn't. Now she's upset. It's time to reassess her worldview and strategy. This is what the Three of Swords wants from us. And she's already doing some of that. Remember the High Priest? And also we can say that Three of Swords came from the Ace. So likely this is a plan from about like 6 months ago. That's the failed plan she needs to rework, because now she has Three of Swords. And it could be switching to freelance, because I know she did. Something, the idea that looked great on paper but isn't working. So after the spread, after I finish this video, I will go and ask her, like, what major decision did you make recently about money? She will give me a few ideas, and we will check like if this Ace of Swords says about one of them, and then she will know which plan or which idea or which strategy needs to be changed or reviewed. So the higher knowledge is that the mind fantasized too much and reality said nope, and she needs to adjust. There is nothing else to do with this. The next position is karmic given. This is karmic reality, something what is inevitable. And here we got, thanks God, the King of Pentacles. So this is clearly her dad or her husband, I'm sure. And universe says, yep, there is a man, he has money, he'll support you, whether you like it or not, you have to use his help, unfortunately. The good thing is that she's being supported while she's sorting out her values and money beliefs, and that support is karmic. It's not a weakness actually, it's just part of her story right now. And she shouldn't be sad that she's not that independent, like it was planned beforehand by higher forces or something like that. And I didn't even bother checking whether it's her dad or husband. Same energy, different face, it's not so important. Also, I thought that the King of Pentacles is someone who knows how to handle money. He can be a mentor. You see, I'm trying to connect these two cards. And she should ask him for advice, like for example, how do you think I should approach this? Or does this project seem realistic? Or so on and so on. And I think this man would help her a lot. Next card is an advice card, and here we have Four of Cups. This card often shows emotional burnout. Here we have like energy burnout and energy motivation, and here we have like emotional thing. It's like, I don't really care about earning money, it's boring, whatever, leave me alone. But in reality, she just doesn't know how to earn money right now. So she tells herself she doesn't care. It's kind of a trick the brain does with us. There are stuck emotions caused by failure. If she were making money, you bet she'd care. Because if you succeed in something, you start loving it, you start putting energy in it, you start enjoying it. If you don't enjoy it, it just means that you are not successful. The card, the Four of Cups, might suggest to lower the bar, to be honest with herself, because she does want money. She just doesn't know how yet. And there is apathy from past failures, but she needs to shift mindset and allow herself to dream again. Which is not easy, I know, but there are some techniques to do this, and Hierophant and King of Pentacles are here to help her. And here we have the position called Unexpected Discovery. This position always feels a little random to me, but fine. And here we got Two of Pentacles, and I also have a clarifying card, which is Four of Swords. So Two of Pentacles means slow, natural change, but Four of Swords means pause and stillness. So she might be surprised to realize like she was spinning her wheels. All that motion didn't actually get her anywhere. She might also face a delay, like let's say getting pregnant, for example. I don't know why it came to my mind, but she's married and young, so it's not impossible. So if that happens, her income plans might have to pause, and she'll be like, wait, I was building a career and now it's diapers. And the final card is the result, the final outcome, and we get the Four of Pentacles. Is this card about money? Yes, it is. It's stable money, not loads of it, but enough. I wouldn't be shocked if she earns about the same as now, if honest. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but nothing wild. Because this card means safety and security, but not luxury. Let's say she'll be able to sleep at night and not thinking, not worrying about her money situation. Also, here is a twist. Maybe the Four of Pentacles isn't just about income. Maybe it's about approach. Sometimes Four of Pentacles says structure, stability, routine, planning, set a clear goal, like quarterly and monthly breakdowns, daily steps accordingly. So she's a singer, she's a musician, she performs. She can't control how many gigs she gets, but she can send out promo every week, consistently. And this will be also Four of Pentacles. This card demands organization, like finish unfinished projects, build money work into your daily life. And if she can do that, maybe one day she'll earn way more, but it'll come from this structured base. And in this case, this Four of Pentacles will not say about money or income amount, but will say about this approach to earning money. So now we are done, and I barely survived this spread. Honestly, I don't recommend it. How many times I said it, I don't know. Everything here could have been discovered in much easier way. And I got some lessons myself. First, I shouldn't have used a system I'm not 100% confident in, which is a Rider-Waite system. And second, I think this spread needs reversals or lots of clarifiers, because reading only upright cards here is a real torture. You need intuition on gut tier level to read this as is. Luckily, I know the girl well, so it was easier for me. But if this were a random stranger from the street, I don't know what would I do. Anyway, if you want to suffer like I did, go ahead. We can cry about it together in the comments. Hugs. See you next time.